1996, I believe, or 1997, I came to visit to United States and just to visit, and then I got a chance to stay. So I found a job, and then slowly I built my career as an artist and get my visa, and I stay here. Actually, I remember this first time I want to be an artist. I grew up with 15 brothers and sisters, so I have a 9 brother and 6 sisters. Some of them artists, some of them not. And I wasn't really, I have any clue on art. So my teacher, when I was in sixth grade, asked me to do some project, mostly like a drawing about Venice, Italy. And I wasn't know what to do. So I asked my brother, older brother, who has a good skill in the drawing. So he done this for me. So the next day, I was so excited, I went to the teacher and I showed him. The teacher looked at my art and it was amazing. So I asked the class, give him enough attention that, guys, we have a new artist in the class. Mr. Sam Cavanci, he is A+A. Everybody was amazing. The teacher, the class, the girls, all of them excited that I got A+A, the high score I get it. I was so happy, I felt alive, I felt I am an artist. But deep inside me, I was afraid. The teacher, the last 5–10 minutes before the class is over, asked me to stand up in front of the class and show them how to come with this idea. So I stand up. I felt the end of my life. I felt this is it. So he told me, Sam, what's up? Stand up and tell the class, please, in the blackboard, show them how you came with this idea. I just froze. My legs shaking, everything about me is still shocking. And he looked to my eye. He asked me, this is not you. I was very silent. This is the beginning of my career. This is it. I am an artist. My name is Sam Cavanci. I am an artist, painter, modern contemporary, my style. I studied to be an artist. Yes, I take small classes to be an artist, but I'm more self-trained. I felt after what happened to me in school, I trained myself so well that somehow I felt I know a lot about art. I know how to draw, how to paint, but still I need to go to school. So I went to one of the school in Washington, D.C. They call it the Korean University, which is part of George Washington University. So I study class, I would say 7 courses I took just to know little about the art, but I know. So I would say I study for art, but also I am self-trained for the art. Very first piece I sold, very first time, I would say 2000. This is what made me feel like I am finally approved myself to the world. I am an artist. You know, to be an artist, not just to do art, but also you have a fan. You have a people like your art. You have a people buy your art. This is also support you to continue to do what you love. But doesn't mean if no one buy your art, you are not an artist. You're an artist as well. But this is kind of the result of what you do and people really enjoy it and like it and buy it. This is kind of, it's worth a lot more than the money. Your imagination can take you to any limit. Art is not just to use. Art is tell us how to use it. Art is like storytelling. Art is like something value, you put it in your house, like your house. If you appreciate art, it's expression of your individuality. Tell who you are. Speak loud, but in the same time, is very silent. It speaks about where you come from. It speaks about who you are, you struggle. It's a war in art. This is not just decoration. This is not you put it in your house just to match your couch or your wall. Art meant to be for me is a statement of life, of war. Like you have something in your house that is very hard to explain it, but it means so much. You see the other side, like rich people, for example. Why buy an art? I mean, really, they love Picasso, there's so much. But Guernica, in Guernica, for example, Picasso, when it comes to Guernica was like this crazy story. It is like the city of Guernica in Spain after the Nazis come and destroyed the whole city, which is he come from. This is in United Nations. This is the most expensive painting in the world. This Guernica. This is suffering, people dying, screaming. So basically, when you have a piece of art, you just see the other side of the wall. You see the other people sacrificing. You see the other side of what people actually went through. No one been in Guernica at that time that you see really what happened. But Picasso, for example, he was there, he's from there. So the people today, they see what happened then. You took them back 40, 50 years. So this is what art means. I'm telling my story. I'm telling who I am. I'm telling what I struggle every day. I'm telling what I feel every day. I see sadness inside me. I see happiness inside me. I said so many times that I'm really not a good writer. I don't know how to write. I have a huge story. I have an excellent story, but I cannot write it in paper. But I can put it in canvas. I can put it in canvas and I explain to you every small element in my canvas. I tell you what this means. So this is what art for me. It is not hard to be an artist. It's not easy to be an artist. Because for me, if you think about it, every artist in the world, they went in a struggle life. You name them. There are no artists choose to be an artist and comes from perfect life. Rich people never been artists. There are no rich artists or background artists. This who become artists, who I would say the chosen one, that they think they are an artist or they are art part of them. I call them the chosen one. If you find them kids from rich family and give them pencil and color, I don't think so they can do anything. I'm not saying all of them, but I say majority, because there are nothing you can put in paper. There are no struggle to put in canvas. The challenge I face today, I think in maturity. The people that have no maturity in art, they don't understand art anymore. They think art is a decoration, it's a flower. You put it in decorate your house. This is not true. Yes, you can do that, but art's never meant to be that. It's very hard to explain to people that, my story in canvas, but people sometimes don't want to be that far to know who you are. Well, of course, they're not gonna understand my art. So this is what I'm facing. People today, they think the art is either a stock, like investment, which is they didn't know anything about it, just they think the value of it, or they think it's decoration. It's a huge connection between art and the human. Why make art? Art is the language of universe. Everybody can speak it. Everybody can understand it. Everybody can feel it. This is like just imagine we have a universe language that you can go anywhere in the world, you speak it, people understand you. It is the art. Art is the language to tell your story, your feeling, anywhere in the world, they understand it, they feel it, they see it. Well, this connects me basically to my childhood, to the teacher who I try to improve. I am an artist, even though I cheat that day, all right? I cheat for him that day, and I thought, you know, it's a one-day class and done. But believe me, it is making me to be who I am today. You know, sometimes we don't need so much bad experience in life in order to open your mind to be an artist, to do things, you know? But there's another story I never told to anyone. When I was 16 years old, I struggled a lot. I went to visit Iraq. Okay, I never told to anyone. And I have a background there. And it was war. And I tried to escape from Iraq to go to a different country. And I ended in a refugee camp for 7 years. In the desert, live in a tent, fear 24 hours, scary things. 7 years, imagine, live in the tent. I wake up in the morning, a lot of people, they cannot handle life of refugee. I said, few people die in front of me, kill themselves, die hunger. So this is it. I am an artist.